Hey y'all, let's make something else for Christmas. So for this fun little project, you're going to pick up one of these cone flower forms, a cone, what you want to call it. I call it a cone flower forms, flower foam stuff. And you're going to get one of these. I got this one at Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. And one thing you're going to learn as a crafter is never throw anything away. So I've got these leaves from some flowers I've used before. I'm going to be using them. And I've got these little leaves, these flowers here I'm going to use, and I've even pulled back out my cupcake sleeves. We're going to be using them, and we're going to turn this into a really cute centerpiece Christmas tree thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bunch of these and I'm going to fold them into this little shape here. And all you have to do is basically you fold them in half and fold them in half again. And I'll make that little shape. You can fold them like this one. You can do it this way, or you can do it even another time. You can do it one time like that, or you can do it another time like that, and you end up with these little triangle shapes. Okay, I've got a couple of these folded. This is not going to be enough, but this is a good place to start. I'm also going to take these leaves apart and make individual petals and individual leaves with these. I have a little stack of silver ones, a little stack of red ones, a little stack of green ones. So you can see what I've done. I've got my red ones cut up, I've got my some silver ones, I've got some green ones. Again, this won't be enough to finish. I'm gonna have to cut up more, but just kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing. Now when I cut up these petals, if they're big like this, I'll do just one petal, but if they're small, like say this one here was a really small one, so I leave these two attached and I'm gonna use them together. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the plastic off of this, of course, and then we're going to start a row. We're gonna make a row around the bottom. And I'm going to start with these, hot gluing a row around the bottom, just even, like even with this, like that. Just even with that all the way around the bottom, like it's making a little skirt on it. So as I hot glue it down, I'm going to bring it all the way down to the edge because I don't want any of the white to show. If I do it like this, see when I'm done, some of that white's going to show. So I'm going to bring it all the way down so that it's like this. When I'm done, I may have to go back and cut off that edge to make it sit flat, but I still don't do it that way because I don't want the white part of the cone to show. So you can see I let them overlap at the edges just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to do another layer, and I'm going to basically do the same thing, but this time I'm going to put one of these, and then I'm going to put something else between them. So I'm going to alternate one of these with one of these kind of things. And again, you want to make sure you bring it all the way down so that you don't have any of the white part of the cone showing. Now, so far it is looking kind of crazy, but just trust the process and keep going up. Keep working all the way up till you cover the whole cone. Now, as you can see, this foam, it didn't have a point. It's like squared off at the top. So what I did was I took some of the wire, the green wire stuff here from this, cut me two little pieces, folded them over, made a little arch, and just kind of poked them in here to make a point that I can keep gluing the things to, so I can go all the way up and have a point at the top. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and places like this right here where it's kind of up like that. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in places like that and just kind of glue it down on top of each other so it's all smooth all the way down. Okay, and then also I had these little pieces of like floral little things here that I put in at the top to give it like a topper. And I just put some hot glue on them and stuck them to the top. Now, if you have been watching my videos, you know what is next. I'm going to add some sparkle. And this is just green glitter glue that I picked up at Dollar Tree. This is something new I found at Dollar Tree. I've never used this before, so we're going to try this. It's a glitter paint, it says. So we're going to see how this works. This is the silver or white. I think this is actually white. It's supposed to be white glitter paint. And then I'm going to add the green glitter glue as well. So glitter is dry now, and I have to say I really like how that white turned out. So I really like that glitter paint that I bought. I like how it turned out. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the polyacrylic on it that I use so much, just to make it a little stiffer, make it last a little bit longer, and make it a little bit more shiny, a little more glossy. So this is the final look, and I think it turned out really cute. I decided to put it here with my little fairy village, and I think it just works just perfectly.